Hey potatoes, what's up? I figured that it's about time for another Q&A. I asked you to send me your questions on Instagram and you guys delivered. I basically received every question on the planet, but unfortunately I could only pick a few. So of course I picked the best ones because I know you're here for the tea, no, the boba. And yeah, that's fine. Sit back and enjoy yourselves. Are you ready for the first question? When are we getting new merch? Oh, that's interesting. Actually, I wanted to have new merch a lot sooner, but so many things came in between somehow. No need to worry, it's nothing serious, but I feel like this year we're both really trying to figure out what works best for us. We're trying to find our own pace with work and life balance and relationship and dogs and everything, you know? And it's not so easy. We're really taking our mental health very serious because you just can't function properly if your mental health is just deteriorating all the time. So yeah, that's the main priority right now. Of course, we could launch a new merch every week and upload videos every day, but we both feel like we need to force it in order to make that happen. And I don't think that's the right way to go, because I only want to put stuff out there that I really love, and it's not about the quantity but the quality. Let's get back to the question. We actually started planning some new pieces, and for some of the pieces we're gonna work together with one of our educators who's a really talented artist. And this time it won't be fashion, but okay, how do I not spoiler this? Stuff, cute stuff that you can take with you, I guess. I think you're gonna like it. It all takes a little while since I'm doing all the photos and the website myself, so please bear with me. Oh, that's an interesting one. Have you had any plastic surgery? What do you guys think? Did I or did I not? I mean, actually, who cares, right? But no, I haven't. For one of my videos, I went to a Korean plastic surgeon in Seoul and I had my face photoshopped by him just for fun to see what he would change. And that was really interesting, but so far I haven't really felt the need to change anything about my appearance permanently. I think everyone should do what they want with their body as long as they're not hurting themselves or someone else. Something that I really like for myself is fillers, which are not considered plastic surgery though, as they're not permanent. I already made a video about it explaining everything in detail. It's basically hyaluronic acid, which is a natural substance that you're getting injected under your skin. And I have genetically pretty deep and dark circles under my eyes that made me look really tired and sick all the time. So this stuff really worked for me, and so yeah, I think it's totally up to you if you decide to go for plastic surgery or whatever. Just feel free to do whatever you want as long as you don't hurt anyone. Favorite video you filmed so far? Oh my god, I have many favorites because they're all like my babies, you know? I don't know how many videos I uploaded so far. Nice! Is it 300? I have like 300 precious babies, you know? That's what it feels like to me. Experience-wise, my travel vlogs are definitely my favorite. I almost start crying when I rewatch them because they were all just such beautiful experiences. I think I don't have to mention the interviews with Monster X and Eric Nam. These are really special. Let me see. Oh, I really love the Soul Dating vlog a lot. One of them that I personally was so proud of is the BTS fan letter vlog. It was such a challenge for me as a socially anxious person to just walk around Seoul all by myself in this crazy heat, go to this booth with my camera, interacting with the staff, and on top editing and uploading the video on the same day to make it in time before the booth is gone. I felt so productive that day and so social. It kind of was like my own little adventure. How do you deal with haters? I get that question quite a lot because I think everyone at some point has to deal with some kind of haters in their life. And the answer is I don't. I think there's nothing really to deal with. You can change who they are, and that's always the reason they're spreading hate in the first place, because they're not okay inside. Someone who's really okay inside wouldn't waste their time to spread hate and just ignore your stuff and not click on your videos, for example, or just mind their own business. You just have to remember it has nothing to do with you, only with them. You can either have fun with it or just ignore them. Constructive criticism is another thing. That's cool. You can learn from it when you messed up, for example, or use it to improve your stuff or yourself. But hate is just a waste of everyone's time, and I won't focus on that ever. The same goes for weird rumors. It's none of your business as long as you know the truth. And the people who genuinely like you will also know the truth and don't believe their stuff. Okay, wurdest du schon mal an einem Ort von Fans erkannt, an dem du nie damit gerechnet hättest? Yes, absolutely. And it sounds like a made-up story actually. Especially considering we live outside Frankfurt. You only get there by car at night. We were walking the dogs around 11 p.m. like just throwing on some messy clothes and being all sleepy and ready to go to bed. And suddenly this car pulls up in a very quiet side street. It looked like there were like a group of party people or something, and two girls jumped out, walking in our direction while my tired eyes were blinded by the car headlights. And they came to me and asked if I'm Farina and if they can take a picture together. And I'd really love to see that picture. It must be so flattering. There are just some moments where you want to have some privacy, and that was one of them. No friends or toxic friends. No friends, of course. I prefer anything over toxic people around me. Are you planning to change your hair color someday again? Of course. Yes, actually I'm already thinking about my next color. This one is a bit tricky to maintain, even though it's really pretty. I have to use different colors whenever I freshen it up, and some of them are fading quicker than others. Oh, okay guys. This one is really, really funny. Would you leave Tomin if J-Hope wants to be a boyfriend? Are you guys serious? Oh wait, there's another one similar to this. If they gave you to choose Tomin or Jungkook to be your partner, with whom you stay? First of all, I don't know anything about them, their personalities, their views, dreams and all of that. So why and how do you think I would ever go for pretty much a random stranger instead of my boyfriend of 6 years? So if you want to go into full Wattpad mode and say I have to decide between them, I'd always choose Dongin, obviously. Also, I personally see BTS more like really talented, inspirational people who I'd love to be friends with. They obviously look really good and attractive, but that doesn't always equal romantic attraction. You know what I mean? Will you ever come to New York for a meet and greet? Sounds like a plan. I love that. But how many of you guys would come? In the end, it's like only me. What do I do? Oh no, that would be so weird. If I ever decide to do a meet and greet, please come guys. Or else I will be all alone by myself. It's so sad. Warum hast du angefangen K-Pop zu hören und was dachten deine Freunde? Joke's on you. I ain't got no friends. No, just kidding. It all started in 2015 when I came across a song of Taeyang, Wedding Dress. I was like, oh my god, this is the best song I've ever heard. So I researched a bit and found out that there was something called K-pop, and that's how I got into it. I got to know BTS right before they released Run. Good old times. And also my friends didn't care. I don't even know if they knew about it. It's probably because we're all old and we weren't in school anymore, so they weren't confronted with my BTS notepad and my Twice pencils every day. But yeah, if your friends are not okay with that and with you being a K-pop fan, or even make fun of it to the point that it really hurts your feelings, find some new friends who accept you for who you are. There's nothing wrong about being a K-pop fan, okay? Not everyone who likes K-pop is a Korea boo. It's pretty annoying. But yeah guys, I got you back, and if you're a cool K-pop fan, just don't mind them. How do you maintain your hair volume and shine despite bleaching it so many times? No, I'm lucky to have really thick hair, otherwise I'd definitely be bald by now. Back then when I was modeling, my hair was really damaged by all the styling procedures, so I'm very glad that this is over. And now I'm really trying to take good care of it, use products that are customized to my specific hair needs. I always mix the pastel colors with conditioner before I apply it. I make sure to never forget heat protection before I style it with heat. Also, I'm cutting my ends like every 3 to 4 weeks in front of my mirror, like so my ends never split. That's pretty cool. Okay, last one, your sexual orientation. So I personally don't feel the need to label myself. It's totally fine if you do label yourself, but I personally don't like that concept for myself. I would say that if I was single and not in a wonderful relationship, I'd be open to anyone who just matches my energy, you know? I think it's pretty rare these days to find someone who you feel a really deep connection with. I'm really happy that I found someone like that, so My battery is low, so I should probably stop here. It was really fun to answer you all these questions. Let me know in the comments if you have any further questions. I hope you liked this video. Leave a like if you did, as always, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos. I see you in the next one. Bye!